Good morning, my beautiful followers. How's everyone doing today? Just sitting here with my water, made it through my coffee for the morning. Now on to hydration. So just sitting here and enjoying my morning, getting just started for the day, answering some emails, doing all that stuff, getting ready to see my beautiful clients. But today I was really thinking about embodiment. So I think it was yesterday, it got pointed out that I've been like this. My physical body has been like this lately, up in my shoulders. And I was noticing that. And actually somebody else pointed it out to me. I was like, yeah, that's true. And I've had to really get embodied the last, it's not even been 24 hours. I know, wow, actually, I didn't realize I was doing that. I did not realize I was doing this body movement. I was really aware of other aspects of my body, but I was not aware that I was doing this pulling up of my shoulders, which, yes, I know my reasoning. I know all that stuff. I've, even in a few hours of being aware of it, I've already done all my processing as a Virgo. Hold on. I'm not sure if I want to hold my water or not hold my water. Hold on. I want to drink the water. But this really got me thinking about just embodiment in general. And this is really where my business has been really stirring over the last 6 months to a year, has really been the embodiment piece. Not that as a Tantric practitioner, I wasn't always invested in the embodiment piece, but I'm seeing this embodiment piece more and more come into my coaching world and then just world in general. And the last year of our world has been very heady. We've had all this stuff going on in our world. And a lot of people, while they have been working out more and they've been eating better, this hasn't necessarily turned into true embodiment. It hasn't necessarily really gotten into our psyches at that level to get into our physical body and feel our body at that deeper level. And if we're in our heads consistently, if we're constantly running from our mind space, of course we're not in our bodies. We cannot be embodied and also in our heads consistently. It just doesn't work. We must soften into the body. We must soften into our physical beings. And we all know this, okay? So embodiment is not a new topic. It's not a new topic in our world right now, especially the spiritual community. So if you're following me, it's not that you haven't heard about embodiment. But it is something we have to consistently come back to. We must consistently come back to our embodiment because that's really where our learning happens. But amongst the, I would say, trauma of the last year, because most people have had some pretty significant things impacting their world outside of even, if you want to take away our current health scare going on and our political scare in the United States going on and just the drama going on. If you want to even take that away, there has been loss of jobs. There has been deaths and a lot more deaths this last year from a multitude of different things. So there's been a lot going on over the last year. And with that, we pull away from our bodies. We don't want to embody ourselves, oftentimes because we don't want to feel our body. So the body holds everything. It holds everything. It holds that moment when you had to slam on your brakes when you were driving your car. It holds the beautiful moment of sexing that you had with your partner earlier this week. It holds just the stress and the tension of our day. It holds things that happened when you were a kid. Our bodies hold this energy. It holds it in our muscular system. Our body remembers. There is a reason why we have this thing when somebody has been raped or sexually abused of body memories, because our bodies hold our memories. good and bad. They do hold good and bad. And yes, we can do some release work. That's what I work with so many clients on, is releasing that energy, really kind of clearing out those blockages from the body. But the body remembers. Our bodies remember. And so, if our bodies are holding all of this stuff, holding all of these feelings and these emotions that most of the time we have not dealt with, it's holding all of this stuff, why do we want to connect with it? And that's why most people avoid truly connecting with their bodies. They don't want to feel themselves. They are not wanting to feel or re-experience the discomfort of the body because they have not done the work to clear out what is held in the body. And in truth, even if you have done your fucking work, I'm horrible about cussing on my lives. New York's sailor mouth. But even if we've done our work, we still can have things come up in the body from time and again. However, when we avoid our bodies, we avoid really being here, really living, really experiencing life, really loving. Because we're doing it all from this headspace, which is not true feeling experiencing. We must be in the physical body to truly feel and experience these things, and also to allow these situations to flow through us, both good and bad. So we're not talking just about the negative here, but the positive as well. If we're going to let the positive feelings roll through, if we're going to allow the difficult things to flow through, we have to be embodied. We have to allow it to go through our physical being and allow our bodies to do what they must. So if we must kick and scream, if we must sing and skip like that, it's all good. But we have to allow our bodies to have that freedom. But we avoid the embodiment. And so, what do we do with it? I can go, okay, yeah, get embodied. That's great. Most people won't do it. Most people will be like, that's great, Addison. I won't do it. You have to first own where the fuck you are. You have to own where you are in your embodiment process. Are you not embodied at all? Are you thinking about feeling, or are you actually feeling? Are you actually in your physical being? And just owning it. Going, yeah, I am kind of like not really embodied right now. I really need to work on that. And just owning where you are right now with your own body and connecting with your body in all aspects of your body. Because a lot of people will go, yeah, no, I feel my body, but I'll ask them, okay, I want you to feel your heart space. I want you to tap into your genitals right now. And they can't do it. They cannot fully embody those aspects because they might have blocks. And so it is tuning into your body long enough and owning where you are blocked, where you are avoiding, and not beating yourself up, not going, I'm so horrible because I'm not embodying myself. Instead, stepping into compassion, go, whew, like, yeah, I'm obviously holding something there. There's obviously emotion. There's obviously something that I don't want to deal with right there. And just having compassion. But then also giving yourself some tough love and going, yeah, but I'm still going to do it. And stepping into it and forcing yourself into feeling a little bit at a time. No, you might not sit there and connect with your genitals all day long because it might be too much. You might have something stuck there. You might have some emotion there. It might be uncomfortable because the physical body will give us pain signals and numbness and pleasure and all kinds of different signals. So it might just be uncomfortable to sit with it for an extended period of time, but at least owning where you're at and then taking the time to at least daily focus in on that area and expand it out as time goes through and really just note, okay, what's coming up when I tap into this area of my body? And this is always, in truth, like it is better to do with a coach or a therapist or somebody, because the fact is sometimes things come up that you need to process. Or journal out, making sure that you have some space to, if you're dealing with some avoidance because of trauma or or really intense emotion, to give yourself the space afterwards to really be able to journal it out and clear it out, and not just kind of stuff it back down as you go about your day, but really tuning into it. But getting embodied, taking the time to tune into your physical body and stop avoiding it. Stop giving yourself excuses for why you can't. We can live embodied, but most of us do not. Most of us are in and out of embodiment. But right now, with everything going on in our world, it is even more important than it ever has been to get embodied, to deal with our past shit, to deal with our emotions, to free ourselves of these burdens. So yes, we must clear and cleanse these areas. Sorry, somebody is texting me. So yeah, clearing, cleansing, all of those things, and really just sitting with self. Sitting with self. We don't have to go into these massive, like, crazy meditations that are oh so hard and spiritual. We just have to sit with self. We just have to make time for our own bodies. Make time to feel our own bodies. Yes, feeling self. If you have stuckness in your heart space, then getting in there and out. I actually did some massage work, so I'm actually a little tender, but getting in there and massaging out. I'm not talking masturbation here. I'm talking literally getting in there and just doing that work. Really clearing the muscles. Same thing with the genitals. We do not spend enough time really clearing the energies of our own body. We go and get a massage, but it's like light and like, ooh. No, get in there and really massage. If you have a partner, get in there and allow them to actually work on some of the tougher spots. Not like this beautiful sensual massage. That can be awesome. But sometimes we need people to get in there and really massage out and work out the spaces we're avoiding. The spaces we're avoiding, clearing that energy. This is a beautiful clearing time in our world. So you first have to recognize where you're not embodying yourself, and then take the steps day by day to embody yourself just a little bit more, making sure you do not let yourself off the hook of this. This is not something that is hard to do in terms of time. You can be like, I'm going to sit for 5 minutes in my car at lunch. And I'm just going to sit and I'm going to breathe into my body. I'm going to do a quick sweep of my body. This could be when you're taking a shower, you can do this. This is you can be consistently embodied. But if you're struggling to get embodied, just setting some time throughout the day that you're not giving up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself on this one. You have to get back into your body, because that's how you're going to feel. It's how you're going to experience. It's how you're going to flow in your world. How you're going to flow in your world. So get embodied. It's so important. So important. And that is the only way you're truly going to find your happiness, find your joy, find your empowerment. So just start today. Start right now. Start this minute as soon as we get off this live stream. Get out of your head, into your body, feeling, clearing, and just experiencing yourself. It is time to start feeling yourself. So, all right, guys, I am going to let you go. Why don't you go grab that fire within? If you want to work with me one-on-one, either in person or online, then head over to addisonbell.net and fill out my application to work with me one-on-one. Other than that, I'll see you beautiful followers tomorrow for another Addison Unleashed. Love you guys. Bye.